No! It got hacked. Or was it an exit scam? Or was it a rug pull? What happened?
If you want to know which cryptocurrencies or altcoins to invest in for long-term, medium-term, or short-term, or to trade in, then take a look at Tokenmetrics. Tokenmetrics uses artificial intelligence-based crypto indices, rankings, and price predictions to give you the best possible altcoins and cryptocurrencies to hodl or trade with. Use my affiliate code for a massive 10% off and 3 months free on the yearly plan. Link in the description below.
This coin listed on Uniswap on May 2020, the end of May 2020. At one point, its price was so low, it was 0.000000001 of a penny. So that is like 100th millionth of a penny, but don't trust my mathematics. You should check it out for yourself. Now it proceeded to go up and up and up and up, and there was some profit taking here when it reached a high of 0.22225 of a penny, and it dropped the 17th of September 0.00009 of a penny, and then it started climbing again. Now I bought in around about here sometime early in September because I'd heard about this, and this is a really great passive income paying DeFi project. Great, that's what I want, passive income. And they were going to launch their mainnet a couple of weeks ago, and then this is what happened to the price. No! It got hacked. Or was it an exit scam? Or was it a rug pull? What happened? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. And I'm going to be telling you what the team have done since and what's to be expected. Now, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, CryptoRichYT, join my official Telegram channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, come over to BitTube because YouTube are getting even more crazy about their censorship. Help me fight their shadow ban by sharing this video on whichever platform you're watching it on. And that can also be BitChute and Library. Spread the word and support my work. Thank you. So the project in question is called Axion, and its token is Hex2T, also known as Axion token. And what happened here, Axion had commissioned a development company to help with the coding. Now, they'd also had their blockchain, their smart contracts audited by Hacken and by Certic, so they were sure that everything was safe and secure and proper. Except it turns out that Rock and Block hired a developer to do some of the work, and what the developer did is after the audit at some point, he swapped the codes that were on GitHub and introduced the vulnerability. Now, he must have done that on the day, and it allowed him to extract a lot of funds, sell them for ETH before he got found out. Now, one of the things that the team of Axion have been really great about is about their level of communication with the community. So they kept the community up to date with what was happening before the mainnet launch, and they've kept them up to date with what's been happening since and what their plans are for the future. And I'll let you know what those are in a moment. Here on their Telegram announcements channel, you can actually download the audit analysis by Certic and see what Certic had to say. Alongside the Certic audit release, they had an article in Medium talking about security within their blockchain. And then on the day that the mainnet was due to launch, there came this. There seems to have been a minting exploit in the contract with regards to staking. We're talking with the dev team and looking into potential solutions. This was not a rug pull, as many are claiming. The dev fund hasn't moved. We'll address this more over the course of today. Do not buy Axion right now. It says we're likely to do a rollback and replace liquidity after we've addressed the bug. They took the site down, and then they said there was $500,000 worth of Axion was stolen, which is nothing compared to the dev fund. Though things look crazy right now, it's important to keep calm and not contribute to the FUD. Now, it was like, I was thinking, was this a scam, a rug pull? What's happened? A hack? And then they announced that no matter what happens, we will relaunch. And all the Axion people are holding at the time of the hack will be credited. We'll launch a liquidity reward portal to incentivize members to add liquidity, bring us right back to where we were. It's incredibly unfortunate to wake up to this, but the beauty with blockchain is that we can and will relaunch with everyone's tokens recorded and safe. Now, of course, I was worried because I've invested into this, not as much as I hear some other people have invested into this, because the more you invest, the bigger the risk, but also the bigger potential returns. And one of the things that kept me kind of, okay, maybe this isn't a scam, maybe this isn't an exit scan by the team. They're not all going to disappear. Maybe it is, as they're saying, is they didn't disappear. They didn't shut down the Discord channel. They didn't shut down the Telegram channel. They didn't just run off. They closed them down to make an announcement only, but that was just to deal with the FUD and people's panicking. And then on November the 3rd, they announced this. New contracts are deployed, transferred liquidity from Hex2T to Axion. Contracts are initialized. Front end is configured for mainnet contracts. And Certic did an analysis, and they said that they suspect that the exploit was an inside job on the side of the contract deployment team, and the contracts were deployed by Rock and Block. Quote, the attack was likely planned from the inside, involving an injection of malicious code at the time the code was deployed by altering code from Open Zeppelin dependencies. All the code besides the altered Open Zeppelin dependencies is sound. In the GitHub, Rock and Block had imported the correct library, but when they deployed, they'd swapped it out with one that has a backdoor. The auditors had no way of checking that and must have assumed they'd used the real library. We're unsure whether the entire Rock and Block team was complicit in regards to execution of this exploit, or if it was a single rogue member. We'll be discussing the situation further with them and reevaluating our plan to move forward. More updates to come. And actually, there was an article which I'll link to, and you can have a look at it, where Certic dissect the Axion network incident and the subsequent price crash. Now, what Axion did was they launched a raise for a initial liquidity pool with a target of $500,000, which they have reached. They reopened the Discord channels and the Telegram channels, allowing people to discuss and debate, which I thought was great. They also tell people do not buy any Axion or Hex2T tokens. And they're relaunching on November the 11th, 9 a.m. UTC. So that's 9 a.m. UK time on November the 11th. Now, if you have any Axion like me, there is nothing to do. Here's what will be happening. We will relaunch Axion, and everyone who was holding or staking Axion will be airdropped new Axion tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio. This includes Pyrobank holders as well as those who contributed to the liquidity pool. This means you do not need to pay gas fees, and the new tokens will land in your wallet automatically. Everyone, including those who panic sold during the flash crash, will get airdropped Axion 1-to-1. In fully unknown circumstances, seeing a project seemingly mint and dump their entire pool, it is perfectly logical to try to salvage what you can. In addition, they didn't earn that much ETH as the price was already crashing. We want to make sure that everyone gets at least 1-to-1 in this event. Now, I think that's particularly fair, right? Because some people will have panicked and like, oh my God, let me sell the Axion and salvage what I can. They wouldn't have got a lot, but they were still affected by this theft. To reiterate, everyone involved will get airdrop 1-to-1. We're going to make this as fair as possible and leave no one out. There'll be automated processes and some manual processes that could take a day or two. Anyone who bought Axion after the exploit will be compensated in Axion at the price of 0.00025 per Axion. The time frame for the eligibility of this rate was until November the 3rd, 8:36 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They said they were going to onboard new community devs, which they have done, and this will give them more oversight on the deployment. And they'll be reaching out to Certic and other such firms to see if they can assist in the deployment oversight. A portion of the 20% ETH auction fee will be used to rebuild liquidity. In addition to the fundraiser and the auction ETH, we will have our liquidity amplifier live in approximately 1 month. So there you go. Axion is coming back. They are relaunching, and they say 9 a.m., 11th of November, 2020. Now, I didn't do anything. I've still got my little bit of Axion. So I'm going to be getting the new tokens, and then I'm going to be staking them, and then I'm going to be receiving staking rewards and earning passive income that way. Now, if you want to know how Axion works, what I recommend you do is you go and watch my previous video on it, and go check out the Telegram group and the Discord group and read the white paper and get all your questions answered. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
Verus is a truly free, open-source blockchain protocol designed for privacy, safety, open participation, and unlimited scalability. With Verus, any individual or organization can create recoverable, self-sovereign identities, own their data, and build and run apps and business software on any PC or mobile platform. And coming soon on Verus, individuals and organizations can tokenize assets and create currencies. Verus. Truth and privacy for all. Learn more and join the conversation on Discord.